Hello and welcome to the virtual Tai Chi Thursday series brought to you by AARP in Houston. My name is Lee Fu, Director of Four Dragons Tai Chi. And every Thursday from 9:30 to 10:15 a.m., I will be teaching you Tai Chi on the AARP Texas Facebook page. So let's go ahead and get started with our Tai Chi practice. We're going to continue with our Sun style Tai Chi form. And today we're going to focus on cloud hands. But before we get into our Tai Chi practice, we're going to get warmed up. And we're going to do a Qigong practice that is specific for improving our immune system by moving energy, directing energy into the bones and stimulating the bone marrow. And in our bone marrow is where our white and red blood cells are created and stored. And that's what helps us fight off infections. So protecting us from external pathogens that we may come into, we can overcome something that it has entered into our bodies. So and prevent us from getting sick. So we want to boost our immune system and do that by going deep into the bones. And so that's what our practice is going to be today. All right. I also want to let everybody know that this practice can be practiced seated or standing. If you feel like you need to sit down at any time, please go ahead and do so. And take a break, breathe with us, and continue to watch and follow along, and then join us when you feel ready to. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Find a nice upright position with your feet parallel, whether you're seated or standing. And let's take a few deep breaths. Inhale your arms up. Taking in a nice, long, deep breath and exhale, just sinking into your body. Bringing yourself to be more present in your body. Taking in a little bit more energy with your breath. And relaxing. Imagining you're bringing that energy in and letting it relax every muscle, relaxing the internal organs, letting the tension release down into the ground. And now bring your hands together and inhale. And slowly exhale, continuing to breathe deeply as we warm up our hands. We're going to warm up with our hands, lighting up the brain series to help get us mentally focused and prepared for our practice. Open the fingers, rub in between the fingers, stimulating multiple parts of the brain simultaneously. And interlace your hands, your fingers, and rub your palms side to side. Gently massaging the palms, with gentle pressure. And bring your fingertips together. Tap your fingertips together. Bring your awareness to your fingertips. Also bringing the blood and chi circulation all the way to the extremities. And bring your hands flat together. Open your palms up towards the sky. And tap. Tapping the outside edge of the palms together. Bring your hands flat, tuck your thumbs down, palms face the ground, tap the inside edge of the palms together. And let your hands float apart. Feel the energy in your hands and in your fingers, and touch your first finger and thumb together, working on our fine motor skills. Middle finger and thumb, touch. Ring finger and thumb, touch. Pinky finger and thumb, touch. And we're going to count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to play a game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe getting a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seeing how fast we can go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Open and close your hands, opening up the joints in your fingers. And now we're going to go through all the joints of the body, making sure that they are open and lubricated. Take your hands down by your side and roll your hands back, opening up the wrists. And reverse the circle. Bring it forward. Palms up, inhale, rotating the forearms around the elbows. Elbows stay stationary, and we just rotate the forearms. And reverse, back of the hands, press up and out. Continuing to breathe deeply. Letting your breathing be effortless and natural. And relax your arms down by your side. Roll the shoulders up and back. Small, gentle shoulder rolls. Just loosening up the shoulders. And bring your hands to your hips and pretend we're rolling the ball inside the pelvis, lengthening through the spine. If you are seated, you can just bring your shoulders forward, side, back, side, circling the shoulders around the hips to loosen up the lower back. And reverse. So making sure that all of the joints are lubricated, and we do that by moving in circular movements in the joints, helping to massage any tight muscles. And move the fluid in the joints. And coming back to center, bring your feet underneath your hips or knees in line with your hips. Hands on the top of the thighs, and we're going to roll our knees in a small circle, not putting too much pressure. Again, if there's anything that we do in this class that is painful, please stop and modify or rest. And reverse your circle. In Tai Chi, if there's pain, there is no gain. We don't want to push through. We want to be gentle and allow the body to open up. and allow the body to gain a greater range of motion through relaxation. All right, come up to standing and take your feet hip width distance apart. And we're going to bend the knees softly, opening up the knees, shift the weight to one side, and lift your heel, pressing the ball of the foot down into the ground, circling the ankle outwards. And reverse, circling inwards, loosening up the ankle joints, and massaging the sole of the foot. All right, bring your foot down, shift your hips over your heel, and lift your free leg, your empty leg, and circle the ankle. And reverse. All right, and coming back to center. Inhale your arms up. Taking in a nice deep breath. Exhale, relaxing a little deeper. You may notice that you feel a little bit more open in your body, a little more focused. We want to be relaxed and alert. Feel yourself relaxing even deeper, washing away any excess tension, letting it wash down into the ground. All right, so we're going to get started with our practice today. This Qigong practice is called Han Yuan, and in English, it translates into primordial Qigong or primordial exercise. So we're inviting the energy of nature, the energy of the universe. We're inviting it in to help rejuvenate our bodies. And we're going to take that energy and we're going to store it in our bones. Our deepest organ in the body is our bones. So let's start with a little warm up, and we're just going to circle the arms. We're going to start by circling 3 times clockwise. And then we're going to reverse, circling 3 times counterclockwise. Just letting the arms sway naturally. All right, and coming into what is called our Wuji posture of emptiness. So emptying the mind, emptying the body. The armpits are going to be open, elbows slightly bent, hands a little bit away from the body. And you can feel your energy dripping down like water, dripping from your fingertips down into the earth. The spine is long, you're reaching up through the crown of your head. Your hips are relaxed. Your chest feels hollow and sunken, releasing the energy down into the pelvis. The navel reaches back towards your spine. The feet are parallel and flat, meeting the earth below you. You feel rooted and connected to the earth. And we're going to begin with your eyes wide. Open your eyes as you inhale your arms up. Let your vision be wide. And you're gathering the energy of the universe. Palms facing the front of the crown of your head. Elbows bent, shoulders relaxed, inviting in that primordial energy. And then let your eyes close and relax halfway. So they're slightly open. And like a wave, this primordial chi is flushing out anything that is turbid in the body, any stale energy. So we're clearing out stagnation. Bring your hands out in front of your navel. Let your kidneys relax down towards your hips, shoulders relaxed. And now we're going to release the toxic chi. We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale, fingertips down towards the ground, and we exhale. Release down to the ground. Inhale, rise back up. For ladies, right hand over left. Gentlemen, left hand over right, just below the navel. We're going to do this again 2 more times. Inhale, eyes wide open. And you're feeling open to the universe. Gathering up this energy. And letting it pour down over your head. Let your eyes relax. And let this energy flush through the internal organs, the internal tissues. Going a little bit deeper. Clearing out the stagnation. Inhale, palms out in front of the navel. And exhale, release down into the ground. Out through your hands and your feet. Sending out the turbid chi. Inhale, rise back up. Hands to the lower abdomen. And one more time. Inhale, opening the eyes. Letting your vision go wide and broad. Let the energy of the universe combine with the energy of your body. And now going even deeper, letting it wash through the bones. Cleansing the bone marrow. Inhale the arms out in front. And exhale, releasing toxic chi. Inhale, hands to the navel. And closing out this section with 3 deep breaths. Pausing at the lower abdomen. Sending chi to this area. All right, so our second part is we're going to gather chi into the 3 dantians, or the energy centers of the upper energy center, the middle energy center at the center of the heart, center of the chest, and the lower energy center, which also relates to the kidneys. So we're going to lean forward, hinging from the hips, nice long back, moving within your comfort zone. We're going to inhale, gather in chi, using this chi to help stimulate the cognitive functions, stimulate the organs of our senses, our hearing, our smell, our taste, our hearing, and bring your hands down to your lower dantian. Let's gather up more chi. Inhale. Let it enter in through your eyes, in through your skin, washing over the brain. It's considered the marrow the sea of marrow. And one more time, inhale. Letting any excess chi filter down through the body and settle in the lower dantian. All right, now we're going to bring that chi into the lower dantian. Actually, we're going to bring it here below the navel. And let one hand slide over the other. Letting the chi gather and settle. Bring the hands out. Inhale. As you exhale, imagining the chi moving directly into the body. Bringing energy to the rest of your torso. And one more time. And now we're going to take a small step out. So take your heel out and then bring your feet parallel. And now we're going to scoop up energy from the earth and pull it up. So bending the knees softly. Inhale, gathering chi up, bringing it up underneath the pelvis. We're going to bring it up and back towards the kidneys. And your hands are going to be palm up, like you're hugging your kidneys at the bottom of the rib cage. Thumbs up, palms up. So we're bringing that energy to the kidneys, which is holds our life essence. And bring the hands out in front. We're going to gather up more energy. Inhale. Bring it up. Around to the back. Palms up. Bring that chi to the kidneys. And one more time. Inhale. Scooping up energy. Bringing it up into the body. And letting it settle. Helping you to relax and to relieve any stress. And bring your hands around to the front. One hand over the other. Just below your navel. And we'll close this section of the practice with 3 deep breaths. Now we're going to take that chi and we're going to sink it into the bones. So you're going to bring your hands up in front of your eyes. Imagine that there's a ball in between your hands. And there's also a ball inside your head. As you inhale, both of the balls expand. As you exhale, both of the balls gently contract. So as you expand, we expand the chi inside the body. Feel it pressing on the inside of your skin. And then exhale. Imagine the chi compressing into the bones. And each time going deeper and deeper, stimulating the bone marrow. Inhale. And now bring your hands down in front of your navel. Imagining the ball inside is expanding. And as you exhale, the chi is flowing into the bones of the spine, the ribs, the arms. Using your breath and your intention to guide the chi into the bones. And now we're going to step out again, heel, toe. Bring your arms straight, not locked, but just relax down. And this ball is at the base of the pelvis, and this is for the pelvis and the legs and the feet. So as we inhale, the ball expands. Our skin is permeable. We breathe in more chi with our whole body. And exhale, we allow it to sink into the bones. 2 more. And last one. And relax your stance. If you want, you can walk your foot in. Bring your hands to your lower dantian. Standing in your upright posture. Sensing the breath, sensing the chi. And closing this section with 3 deep breaths. All right, and finally, we're now going to circulate the chi, taking 1 step back, making sure your feet are nice and wide so that you have a steady base. Your knees are going to be relaxed, and we're going to be moving the chi in the circular pattern along the midline, up the back, and down the front line of the body, and then we're going to reverse it. So just follow along, and I'm going to turn to the side just a little bit so you can have a better view. And so we're going to start with our hands out in front, knees softly bent so that we can shift our weight forward and back. So we're going to shift back. You can also do this seated, just turning your hips to the side in your chair. Circling up the back, shifting the weight forward, as if you're gathering more chi, gathering momentum. Inhale, circle it up at the back. And exhale. And now we're going to reverse the circle. Going forward, hands go forward, circling back. And hold it here, going back to the beginning, circle back. And hold it here. And we're going to switch sides. So what you can do is just step forward, take your other foot back. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to the other side so you can see me better. All right. And also if you need to do this as well so you can see the screen, that might work better for you as well. So starting with your hands out in front, knees softly bent. Your feet should be nice and wide. We're going to shift back. We're going to repeat it on this side. Exhale, shifting forward. Make sure that you're not leaning your shoulders forward. Shoulders staying right over the hips. Spine is long. So we don't want to be here gathering. We want to be here, just moving the feet, moving the hips forward and back between the feet. One more, and then we reverse. Bring it back and reverse, going forward, circulating this primordial chi that we've brought into the body. Help us heal and to help us improve our health and prevent doing our part to keep ourselves healthy, preventing any future disease. And last one. Coming forward and now reverse, shifting back. Circulating up the back, letting it roll down the front. And relax here. You can step forward and turn towards your screen, closing out the practice with 3 deep breaths. Allowing your chi to now flow naturally through the body. All right, and relax. Move your arms, move your legs. And now we've taken up a lot of time today with this Hunyuan practice, but it's a really good practice. It is one of the practices that is used for helping people heal from very serious diseases, autoimmune disorders, cancer, and so this is something that's been known as a very deep healing practice because you're stimulating the bone marrow, helping the body to heal itself and protect itself as well. All right. So today we're just going to review what we've been working on the last couple of weeks. So let's just begin with the upper body and then we'll add the lower body. All right. So let's inhale, coming into our starting position for our Sun style Tai Chi. Let's inhale the arms up. Commencement form, exhale down, hands to hips. And circle up. Hands out in front. Open, close. Fingertips point up to the sky. Inhale, expand. And exhale, contract. And we can keep that focus of moving chi into the bones as we do our Tai Chi practice. And single whip, push forward. Turn your palms out to the side, follow your left hand. All right, and bring your arms down. All right, that's the first part. Let's work on the footwork. I'm going to turn to the side. Heels close together, not touching. Toes turn out at a 45-degree angle. And we're just going to do the footwork one time, and then we're going to put it all together. Starting in our Wuji posture, our emptiness stance. As you exhale, bend your knees. Slide your back straight down. Shift your weight to the right, lift your left heel, pressing into the ball of the foot, stimulating the energy on the bottom of the foot, connecting to the earth. And then reach out with your left heel, bring the foot flat, shift the weight forward, heel down in the back, grounding through the heel, and then step forward, feet parallel, toes in line with each other, and exhale, sink. In our high horse stance, shift your weight to your left leg, lift the right heel, step forward and out to the right slightly. Shift the weight into a bow stance. Shift back and post to your empty stance. All right, let's do that now with the arm work. Coming to our beginning posture, and let's begin. Starting with the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Shift right. Step left. Staying low. Step up. Open, close. Shift left, single whip. Gliding forward with the hips, hands press out. Follow your left hand. Shift back. Post your right foot. The right hand follows the right foot, palm facing the ground. All right, let's try that again. 2 more times. Putting it all together, reviewing the first 3 movements of the form. Inhale, begin. Stepping left, commencement form. Open, close. Single whip. transition. So we're going to be transitioning into cloud hands in our next practice. All right, one more time with no cues. Let's begin. Staying calm, low, focused, breathing deeply, continuing to sink chi into the bones. And step out to the side, taking a nice deep breath in, closing out the practice. And I'll just give you a little bit of a preview of what we're going to be doing next week. We're going to be working on cloud hands. And we're just going to be working on cloud hands. So cloud hands stationary is like this. We're shifting and turning the hips. And you see this a lot in Tai Chi. It is a common movement in all styles and in many forms. You will see this, and you will then even see it moving, stepping, walking out your cloud hands. All right, and so we're going to break this down into 4 parts and put it all together next week. All right, so let's end with a short meditation. Just find a comfortable posture. If you want to sit during this time, feel free to sit down. Just bring one hand over the other at your lower dantian. And begin to breathe into your lower back. Feel the breath sinking into the lower dantian. Feel the kidneys relaxing, allowing your energy to sink and settle. Becoming the silent and still observer, observing the movement of chi and blood within your body, observing your breath, observing your heartbeat. Observing that peace and tranquility that resides within you. And continuing to hold on to this meditative practice for as long as you like. And practicing it for a few minutes, multiple times during your day. Bring you back to your center, to being present, in order to rest your mind and relax your body. We'll close out the practice, feet together, sitting or standing up nice and tall. Inhale, sealing this practice in, sealing in all this energy, having gratitude to the universe and to the divine for allowing us to practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, Dao On, wishing you peace on your path. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a good rest of your week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Rosalinda Martinez with AARP Texas. We hope you enjoyed today's Tai Chi virtual class. We'd like to thank Li Fu, director of Four Dragons Institute, Tai Chi for Health and Longevity
All
in
right. Is
Houston,
everything
for
good?
leading the lesson.
Everything's great.
And thank you
All
for joining
right.
us.
Awesome.
Tune in next Thursday at 9:30 a.m.
All
for
right.
another
Take care.
lesson.
Thank you.
Remember, you can catch this 45-minute weekly class on the AARP Texas Facebook page. You can reserve your spot there too. We've also put prior classes on aarp.org/Texas. This series runs through July 2nd. See you next week.